Welcome, friend.
Welcome.
We are your favorite hosts. I am Elizabeth, and he is.
I'm Olumide.
Thank you so much, guys, for feedback. Thank you so much for following us. Thank you for everything. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
We appreciate it a lot. Today we'll be going straight into the business of the day. We have a very special, inspiring, motivating, educating, and soul-lifting movie we want to gist about today. And that movie is titled Ouch, Ouch, Ouch.
Sorry.
Ouch. And so the title of the movie is Heart Pain.
Alright, welcome back. Like we said earlier, we'll be talking, we'll be gisting, we'll be discussing, we'll be ruminating on something so crucial and important.
Yes.
That the Lord used our daddy, Mike Bamiloye, to reveal to the world at large. Heart Pain is a faith-based movie by Mount Zion, released this year, 2021, directed by DMB, another Mike Bamiloye. Like I said earlier, it's a serious matter.
It's serious something.
It's a serious matter. It's a message for the whole world. It is a message of a young minister that God anointing so much upon his life. God has been using him, still using him, but something is missing somewhere. And this is what we want to talk about. We want to look into his own life, learn from it, our own opinion, and we'll be expecting your own opinion as well. So, but like me, I will never go into I'll just do like this.
Alright, so the movie Heart Pain is a movie that talks about balance between family and ministry. The characters in the movie, we have Reverend Nelson, we have Mrs. Nelson, and we have Esther, and then their son.
We have Samson,
yes.
We
have Chief Shepherd and the Doctor, we have Bolaton and so many other appearances in the movie.
Samson! Is this the remaining money? Hey! Samson! Where is the rest? I say, where is the rest? Where is the rest?
But yes, the movie is about balance between family and ministry. Reverend Nelson got carried away with his passion for ministry. He got carried away with assignments, traveling here and there, and he neglected his primary assignment, his family. And the funny thing about the movie is, while we were seeing the movie, I concluded that the man was a very selfish and uncaring man. Because even, let's assume that he was passionate about ministry, why wasn't he sending money back home? The mom was crying and worried about how to get ordinary kerosene, a liter of kerosene to cook that night. And he was given an honorarium of 250,000 naira. He was served several dishes to make his choice from. Even that mama ate everything and even asked for more. So I don't know. It's just, heart pain is really heart pain. It's really beyond even balance. It's beyond balance. It's more of love, as in, I see the story of true love between man and husband and wife, even in that movie. Because everybody is a ministry man at the end of it, because family is a ministry.
When are you coming back home?
How many times will you ask this same question?
As many times as it crosses my mind to ask you.
Family is a ministry. Because let me say that was the first ministry. That was the first ministry. Yes, that God established.
Yes.
It was God that instituted marriage himself, and it's for a purpose. So it is after the marriage that every other ministry given birth to. That's it. But I've come to realize that only few people actually see marriage as ministry. Very, very few. If you see marriage as ministry, there's a way we handle the home, there's a way we handle the children that God has given to us, and the people around us. That at the end of the day, we will not be busy and still guilty.
Tomorrow morning, they'll be taking me to the airport. And in the evening, I'll be ministering at the Pentecostal Fellowship meeting of the Nigerian Police State Headquarters in Ilorin.
So we should be expecting in 2 days?
No.
I see a man that is not caring at all.
Because really, if you make time for what is a priority to you, there's nothing like I'm too busy for the things that are important to you. Exactly. If he really took his for every minister of God out there, be you a man or a woman, because you are on the field, does not mean that you abandon home.
Yes.
You must carry your wife on every ministerial assignment. What do I mean? You must carry your family with you on every ministerial assignment. Now, have I said that you have to take them with you physically? No. At heart. Yes. Let them follow you everywhere you go, in your heart. That at every point in time, when you have, even while you are ministering, we have ministers of God that mention their wives. Like, if you listen to their messages, they mention their wives like uncountable times while preaching. That will tell you that this man has the memory of his wife always with him.
Yes.
That kind of person, when he leaves the altar after ministry, the next thing that comes to his mind is how to reach his family and even give her feedback about how the administration went and on and what really happened. That is someone that you share your heart with. So in every administration, you carry your family along. Let them go with you. Let them go with you.
I see it that the Reverend did not give that wife a sense of belonging.
For 3 months now, the school boards have not paid our salaries. He never cared about how we are doing. He never looked behind to know our welfare, if we have eaten or not. All you do is call from one program in Abuja, another one in Lokoja, sleeping in the various places they put you. You never cared to know if we are fine. You never cared to know how we are doing. You don't even want to know how we are fine.
Don't worry. I will call you back.
I'm very sure that you can't be busy for good 24 hours. Even if you are see, Lizzy, if you happen to be a full-time minister of God, you can't minister 24 hours. That moment, like you said, the moment you stepped down from the altar and you prayed, Father, thank you for today. The next thing should be to call your wife, hello dear. Now, from there you will gist about the miracles and everything that the
that's the only person you can talk about these things to. You can even say, God used this. You cannot say it to a normal person. Yeah. And you be like you're bragging. But it's only to your partner that you can say, I was shocked at the things that happened. The blind could see you. Lady, babe, see what was
you will gist, and from there she will still pray for you that.
Now many more shall we see.
But I said earlier that I am seeing Reverend, but no, I saw Reverend as somebody that is
and selfish.
Selfish. Because
I was selfish. Yes.
Imagine he was praying, the wife called. He couldn't pick the call, and he entered the car. He had even forgotten that the wife called. So when he later now remembered that the wife called, he was like, I'll call you back when I get to the hotel. And when he got to
he never did.
The next thing for him to be asking for all this fried rice and this, and he summoned those mountains. Reverend, God will forgive you. No, the thing is,
when I saw the movie, the first time I saw the movie, when it came out, I cried. As a lot of persons actually cried because I read comments and all. I like to go through comments because I want to know who's feeling the way I was feeling then. And then I cried, I wept. Because I was like, this woman, I don't want to go to the point where Daddy Mike, that's the doctor Shepherd, talked to her. Because I actually saw no fault in Mrs. Nelson until Daddy opened our eyes to see. But then I was broken. I was emotional. Like, why would a man do this? Why did you marry her? Why did you marry her in the first place? If you are going to bring her from her father's house, to make her hungry in your own house. For crying out loud. You kept children. You left children with her and you don't even care how they are feeding. You left the house for 3 months.
Yes. Now, do you now agree with me that the man is just heartless? Because
aside passion, it's not passion.
This is not passion.
I was telling him that this is not passion. This man is going because of Ojukoko.
See,
he was after material. He was after what he will get. Because really, what kind of passion is that?
Now, if it is passion, I'm saying it that if the man is sending 10,000 home every week, I'm very sure that even the wife will complain very little.
The only thing she will even complain about is that we miss you.
We miss
it to see you. But not that we are suffering. They were living like they were begging.
That was how they were living. And the man of God is there enjoying himself in an hotel.
Mommy. Esther, what happened?
That's how pained we are. That's how we are angry with that.
Sincerely, let me say this. All these things started in courtship. Now, let me say this. We have to be sincere. If you are in a relationship with a brother or sister, and every time what he or she used to say is, I'm busy, I have a ministry, I have an assignment.
It does not make time.
Please, if you cannot trash it, if the person is not ready to yield, hey, you better back off.
Okay, my partner is angry right now, guys.
No!
Calm down, Shokumi. Take a deep breath.
Lizzy, you have to. Because if you cannot handle it during courtship, it will later cause you heart pain. If it does not.
Because it actually get worse in marriage.
It will get worse in marriage because
he has married you, I see you finish.
That's number one. And the ministry keep blooming. Okay. That is it. The ministry cannot, it will keep improving, keep blossoming. Yeah. So they cannot handle the small thing. When you are still brothers and sisters, when they are still calling you, you still minister 40 minutes.
And you cannot handle
it. How will you handle it when you are called to minister for a week? So it has to be settled during courtship. I think I watched one pastor preaching, sometimes you have forgotten that there is nobody that is not busy. It's only we set our priority. There is nobody that is not busy. Even if I'm sleeping, I'm busy. That is it. So, but how can you claim that you love somebody and you don't have time for that person? Even it starts from friendship, ordinary friends. As a friend, I come to your house today. Tomorrow I come to your house, and for a whole month, there has never been a time you visit me in my house. And that a month I visited you for like 12 times. And you're like, I'm sorry, Lizzy. You think you see I'm busy. Everybody is busy. But that little time, if it is just 5 minutes, I'm sorry. Even when you're on the feed, maybe you used to talk like 10 minutes before if you are not doing anything. So when you're on the feed, if it's just 2 minutes, at least the person says, oh no, this person still have me in mind. Compared to when you don't even call.
Listen, we need you to. Your family needs your presence.
Ministers of God. Don't think that because your name is mentioned everywhere you go, that God recognizes you. Once that woman in your house, and same goes for the woman too. Yes. Once that woman in your house is having pain and reporting you to God, you have not started. You are still guilty in the presence of God. People might celebrate you, hey, you're doing well, you're doing miracles and wonders, because God will always honor his name.
Yeah,
you're always shouting, people are hailing you, they're celebrating you, hey, you're everywhere, celebrity, you're blown. And you're rejoicing. And that woman in the house is unhappy. But the mic has written so many posts about ministers that think that because they are blossoming and they have wives and they're not happy.
And they're suffering.
They think that they are okay. You're not okay.
You're not
normal. Hey, we're okay. So you have to check and make sure that your first ministry, your first call of service is blossoming. And that is your wife. That is your family, even your children. You owe your life first to God, to your wife, to your children, and then the people around you.
Your wife called me and reported you to me. She reported your negligence. Since you have married 19 years ago, you are always on the field. You are more on the field than being at home. So you've left her in much pain than the one you are feeling presently.
So we as a Christian, we need to have an individual encounter because that's the thing that will push us at the time of trial.
Yes, and don't box God. There are different sides to God.
Yeah, exactly.
God is multi-purpose. God has different sides to him. So because it comes to you today as a healer, don't think that when you are now in need, you cannot cry out to that same. He shock you and come to you as a provider.
As a provider.
Baba G. So work on having a personal relationship with God and always learn to hear him per time. Because when you develop the habit of learning to hear God per time, you also know that you understand how he works in diverse ways. And the Lord will help us in Jesus' name.
Yeah.
Amen.
Hello, Esther.
Daddy.
What happened? Your call is strange at this time. Where's mommy?
Looking at it, if you want to talk about the work of Jesus Christ, he is the father of all ministry. I would like to dwell more on this so-called ministry of the thing. I know what I'm saying. Because we have to just understand. So there's not be like, sir, you said I should do this, you want to go for me. It's the one. But yet he will tell you that the first assignment I give to you. You know, I think the first Timothy 5:18 make us to understand that he who does not take care of his family is worse than infidel. Imagine scripture referring somebody that does not take care of his family. You know the meaning of infidel. So that shows how much your family is important. And don't forget the good shepherd, when he appeared to Revenancy, he said, in order of priority, God is the first. Your home is the second.
And he said, he didn't say ministry is third.
He said, come last.
Ministry is last. Oh my Father, Lord.
He said, ministry come last.
Oh God.
So it is now. See, let me come like this, that as a minister of God, if you want to go and minister outside, the blessing that you want to go and share outside, share it with your family first. Like this, called the Father.
You should be the first partaker
of that blessing. This is the message I want to go and preach. Preach it. Even if there's anything they want to add, the Holy Spirit will. Especially your wife. Say, Daddy, you said something when you were messaging the other time. Even the Father, you may not know. He said, make sure you note it down and say it when you get there.
Maybe that is what we change.
We change
lives
life.
Of people.
But I say, my wife, you didn't.
Our place is just to take care of children. Don't limit the power of a woman. When God said that he that finds a wife has found a good thing, he didn't say that he found a good thing that will keep your home alone. A good thing that will modify your entire life. God has given it to her. It's a gift to every good thing you find, and that is in a woman.
Yes.
So the favor of God that comes through a woman is not just meant for a specific area of your life, but for every area of your life. God has given her that favor. So please, let's stop limiting our partners. Even sisters, don't limit the brothers. And brothers, don't limit the women too. Because you don't know what God is about to do in your home. Please prioritize your home, family. It's very important.
Of course I do.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Because if you love your wife, you will feel the pain in her bleeding heart. You go about preaching from place to place without considering her feeling. You go around healing people without healing your home. Your children don't have the feeling of their father.
If you have not seen heart pain,
rush.
Especially the young minister,
Rush.
You need to rush to Bamiloye to channel to see the movie. Learn. See, it's a movie to do retreats. Me, I used to say, I'm telling you.
It's always doing retreat with Christian movies.
That's me. I always do retreat with Christian because I'm not saying it that let me just come and it's not an entertainment. It's no. This is beyond. This is not a matter of entertainment. So you see it and you cry to God for help because there are some things that you will not know that is inside of you. I'm telling you, you may not know until you may say,
it's revealed in the movie.
So when you see, you need to see the movie, especially for the young ministers that we are coming up. So we learn from it.
Like you know how to control your zeal. Don't be too zealous. Don't run faster than the caller. As in, God has called me. Oh my God, God has called me. Kabalaba. You are just all about. You are everywhere. You are everywhere as a young minister. You are burning everywhere. You are accepting all invitations. You're not staying where God has called you to be.
Manage your times. Know how to manage your time even right from now, so that it will not become an issue for you when you get inside marriage.
And you know that this thing we are saying that is not far-fetched though. It's happening in so many homes.
Yeah.
I don't want to say pastor homes because pastor are not the only ministers.
Yes.
It's happening in so many homes. And the truth of the matter is, according to from one of the messages that the great shepherd gave to Reverend Nelson, he said that the devil you are casting out is in your house, casting your family. So please, don't implicate your family members by leaving them uncovered.
Yes.
Don't leave them uncovered. It's what you leave. If you leave a plate of food uncovered, flies will preach.
Everything.
But when you cover, they will not come close. So please, when you are focusing on the field, you are casting out demons. Do you know where they are going? They are looking for an available instrument close to you so they will hurt you.
They won't leave you.
And if your children are exposed, they will be the first person that will be attacked. So please, carry your family along. Don't allow the devil you are casting out on the field to go home and be casting.
Did you know the devil almost succeeded, if not for God's mercy?
Samson, my boy. Samson, Jesus, you said we should train our child. You said we should train our child. I'm sorry, but Jesus, have mercy.
If not for God's mercy, what happened to Samson was
terrible.
It was terrible. But God used that situation to even now get the attention of both mother and father.
I think I have to say that God uses many things to
get our attention.
If we discover that you are too full of ourselves,
you're too busy.
You are too busy. He uses many things to call our attention. Hey, sons, daughter, come back, come here. And you discover that with that incident, he used to call the father, the mother, the children, even the church members. I know the church member that was there. They will learn a lot of it. Oh, so this is how our God, Babaji, this is how he works. That is the way it is. Please and please, the minister of God. Even if your own is just you are singing in the church, you are a minister.
Ministry is not small. Ministry is not big or small ministry. Ministry is ministry. As far as God has called you. You're in a serious business.
So you have to set your priority right.
And pray to God for wisdom. All these things we are saying, by your power you cannot do it. For by strength shall no man prevail. We need the power, the strength, and the wisdom of God. Remember that it is not of him that willeth, or of him that runneth, but of God that shows mercy. But if you now need the mercy of God, please do it right. Do it right. So that the mercy of God will meet a vital ground to walk on. Do it right. Do it right. Balance up. This thing we call balance is not just in marriage. Anyways, while we were still in school, we had so many seminars where they'll say how students balance of fellowship, studies, and their personal studies and all. So please, balance is in every area. It starts from now. Learning balance starts from as little as from your education or as little as anything. Don't wait until marriage to be hard. Start learning balance from your life, from whichever stage you want to learn it, but start learning it now. If you're a student, start learning balance now. Because God will use what will pain you to get your attention. If God is a jealous God, let's assume that your phone gets the best of your time. You wake up in the morning, and the first thing that comes to mind is WhatsApp or how to just hear somebody's voice, and you don't even think about God. Okay, let me communicate with my father. No, you just pick up your phone. One day, you see that phone, God will use it to get your attention. Something will happen to you that the only person you can now cry back to.
He's good.
So
you don't go use that because for Pastor Nelson. Normally, Reverend Nelson, he's supposed to, in fact, normally he has the anointing to cast out.
Exactly. Now, and use that anointing to get him back. You say you're anointed and you can cast out demons.
You don't imagine the thing paying him so well that.
See the way he was doing.
And then he cancelled
his other administration. I'm not like, okay, really.
Imagine that little pain.
That's not it. The one that you're cursing your wife because the man said, the great shepherd said that you are feeling finger pain because this is no pain. Your wife is at home having heart pain. There was something that the mic said. I'm sorry I'm missing that the mic. There was no particular name for his character in the movie. But the great shepherd said that your wife reported you to me. Women, learn to use your knees well. The funny thing is that they didn't show her kneeling down. Do you know that the time in the face of prayers that she was just saying, Lord have mercy. That was her communicating with God. Jesus, show me mercy. Jesus, have mercy. Jesus, help me. That was her calling on God. God will answer. Hey, he cannot allow the tears of his children to go down like that. God will listen, and God went to him and said, your wife reported you to me. And now I was saying that when my wife started involving third party, my people, if Jesus is your third party, involve him. Make Jesus a third party. He's not supposed to be a third party, he's supposed to be the anchor of your home. So make him use Jesus well to your advantage, women.
Wait. Men, hope you are listening to this. Please don't get to that point whereby your wife will report you to go. Ole
That the man put something and said that we are God's last born. Not child. So if you do something to last one, that last one say, I will tell daddy for you.
Don't let that tell daddy for you.
And women too don't get all over excited. I think that this is just about the men. Women, there are so many women who are lagging behind. They don't know how to. In fact, it is even worse with me with women, because once they find a platform for relevance, they forget every other thing. They get all carried away. I'm like, oh my God, I'm not so relevant. Oh my God, I'm not a man yet. So please don't get carried away and just stay in your place. Stay in your place. Your family is priority. Your family is number one. If you fail in fulfilling your ministry in the family, your heaven is you're getting into heaven is like this. So you understand how important it is that your involvement in your family, how dedicated you are with family, determines where you are spending time. It is that serious. You might not do well ministerially, like your ministry of other people that are involved in the crowd. You might not be doing well, but once you are doing well in your family, you have a good. And for women also, because we have said this now, please have it at the back of your mind that once this man has made you a priority, also learn to support him ministerially. Don't let him forget why God made him. Don't always remind him that you still have a role to play in our society. Always remind, always pray for him, always support him.
Please go and see Heart Pain.
Please see Heart Pain. It's a movie you must see. And please, we want to appreciate Mount Zion Film Production. Daddy, Evangelist Mike Bamiloye.
God bless you, Daddy.
God bless you so much, sir. God, you are a legend, you're an icon, and we keep following you as you keep following Jesus. Thank you so much for powerful messages. Heart Pain just came, and I think it's one of Mount Zion movies that is so short. And it's short yet power packed. I remember when the movie came out, it was everywhere. Heart Pain, I had to click to go and watch. Thank you so much, Daddy, for the message. Your well of knowledge of wisdom will not run dry. Thank you so much, sir, for being relevant and for being useful in my generation. I'm so glad I know you, sir. So glad.
Like I want to rate the movie. I'm giving the movie A. I'm giving it.
You're giving it A because it has blessed us beyond words. All thanks to the cast and crew. Mrs. Nelson has played by Samson Grace, Tomiwa, and Reverend Nelson by Temidayo. Thank you so much, sir, and ma. God bless you. More grace to you.
DMB, Olumide, I want to say we love you. God bless you, guys. So we come to an end of this episode.
And before we pause, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, Olumide YouTube channel. Don't forget to like our videos. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment. We want to know what you feel. Please just flow with us. Comment now. It doesn't bite.
It doesn't bite.
Just comment. Let's know how you feel. We want to know how you feel. Tell us movies you want us to gist about. We are gisters. That's what we are called to do. Talk.
Yeah. Okay. We are saying it's our ministry.
It's our calling. We talk.
Alright, God is appreciate you once again for joining us on this episode called Heart Pain. So till next time that we're meeting again on another episode of Movie Gist. Don't forget that we love you. Bye.